Why I miss being a kid. The simplicity of platonic love. I saw this video recently and it struck me harder than I expected. Two guys just hugging. They were doing like that paint challenge, basically, where you put paint on your palms and your arms and you hug the person, and they're wearing a white t-shirt and you're wearing a white t-shirt, and basically like the print of their paint like stays on your t-shirt after. And this video honestly made me feel something. It made me remember a love that felt so pure, so uncomplicated, something that I deeply miss. Back then, before adults told you what was gay or straight, love was just love, and platonic connections flowed naturally, you know? No expectations, no pressures, just kids bonding, hugging, holding on to each other, existing in the moment. It was simple, it was enough. But now, you have to find that one girl or a boy, date, marry, and that's supposed to be your lifelong companion. But what about friendship? What about the bonds that held us together before romance was even a thought in our minds? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little too deep into my aromantic experiences here. But I miss when people actually cared about friendship. When, I don't know, men weren't afraid to be close, to be vulnerable without a filter. And now, time and time again, all we hear about is the male loneliness epidemic, right? That's all we hear about. But isn't romance the very idea, the very idea that romance is the only thing that will fulfill you? Is the thing that started this whole thing? Why do people not take friendship serious? Why? And I get it. Sex makes people go feral. Sex is the thing that makes people go crazy. Like the rush, the feeling of like release, I understand. I understand. But I also feel like that's all people care about. That's all people care about. It's just that, nothing else. Like, people just care about that. That's all they care about. And it kind of sucks. And that's why I do miss being a kid. Because when you're a kid, even though there's a lot of adults, there is a lot of grown-ass adults when you're a kid that try to tell you if you're, straight or gay. Or just, there's a lot of adults that do that. But when you're a kid, oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's so nice because you're just friends, and you don't really care about it until somebody like brings it up to you, and then that's when you that's where all the that's where like men come in, where like a lot of men can't express themselves or this and that because society has made it that men will be scared to express themselves and give each other love because of that, and that's why I want to change the publishing industry. Like I want to get traditionally published, and I want to write stories. I already wrote it in stories, but like my whole career as an author would just be stories of friendship, because I feel like friendship is so powerful, and people like to crap on friendship and be like, oh, you need romance, and it's just like, no, you don't need romance. And maybe I'm sitting up here and saying that now, but at the same time, what I'm trying to say is that, I don't know, I feel like society is kind of just empty. Everybody is empty. Everybody is just walking around just lonely. And, everybody, I'm talking about men here because I feel like maybe women are a little more better at making friends, even though there's some crazy women out there and crazy men. But I just feel like there has to be more to life than romance, you know what I mean? There has to. Like, there has to. Like, what? Like, that's why I wish I was, like, in, like, one of those nice countries where, like, everybody's, like, nice to each other. Everyone wants to be friends, and, like, everybody actually supports each other. And, like, you know those countries? There's so much of them. I just don't want to say the wrong one. But there's so much of them. Like, the men take care of each other, and, like, everybody takes care of each other. Everybody, like, looks after each other. Like, oh, my God. Where is that? And you know what's so sad? Like, I'm a Canadian, and the fact that, like, Canada kind of used to be like that, but now Canada is like, Canada is nowhere. Everybody is so cold in Canada now. The difference between Canada and America is that Canada is more, everybody is like, they're very good at hiding their fakeness. Like, they're all fake. Everybody in Canada is, what's called again? I forgot what the word is called. I found it. Everybody in Canada is passive aggressive. Everybody in Canada, like most people in Canada, are passive aggressive, very passive aggressive. Like, and Canada never used to be like that, but I guess it's because look what's happening to our country. So honestly, a lot of Canadians are just like Americans, you know, very selfish, very passive aggressive. Americans will say it to your face, but Canadians will smile in your face. Very passive aggressive people, very weird people. Get me out of here, please. Now, but I also, you know, that's why, as I said, back to this book that I'm reading, the books that I'm reading, I want to change that. I want to give people a different view, because my stories are very unique and my stories are very different when it comes to that. And, you know, nobody writes. This is how I knew that nobody takes friendship serious, because when I was trying to look, that was not me, that was my slippers. When I was trying to look for friendship stuff and like all that, like different type of stuff, I couldn't find crap. I couldn't find anything. Like, the only thing I could, like, when I was looking for friendship books, I could not find anything. Nothing. Only, like, The Outsiders. And, what's the other one called? I'll stroll and then explore the secrets of the road. But at the end, they turn, you know. So, I really do like, that book's definitely, that book's really good. But I'm just talking about purely friendship books. Not a lot of that at all, sadly. But I want to change that. I will change it. I will get signed to a big, I can't even speak English. I can't even speak English because it's so powerful. I will get signed to a big 5 publisher. I will get signed, and you will read my friendship books, and you will sell, and you will buy them, and you will share them with your friends. And you, I'm actually so crazy. Bro, my camera's about to die, so like I need to end this video now. I know this video is really short, but like I just wanted to come in here and around a little bit. So always remember me, travelers, because I always remember you, because I'm afraid it's gonna die soon. And I love you, and peace out. What can I sing before I leave? I just died in your arms tonight, watching girls turn to say, I just died in your arms tonight. Okay, let me get off this, man. You know I never wanted to grow up. Please, let's just make one more cake mix. One more game of Mario. Party at Chuck E. Cheese. Or just love me like you used to. Although my vessel has grown, my heart moans.